Alright guys, today we're going to be fixing some disappointing BMWs front and rear, and we're going to begin with the ugliest BMW I've ever seen BMW make. The 1 Series kind of looks like a... So anyways, let's begin by fixing the guy's reaction to what he actually felt like as he was driving this piece of shit. Jokes aside, I think the main feature of this car is the headlights in terms of ruining how the car looks. So I had to try multiple ways to fix them, and I finally settled on kind of an M3, M4 type look. But that only came after I actually put the body into place as well. And as far as its body goes, the hood was definitely too high, and I like making it equal with the window lining on the side, so I kept adjusting everything else accordingly, fixed the rear up a little bit because it was too kind of dented in a way. But anyways, after that everything fell into place, and after we fixed the inner side of the headlights, we can just give this guy his smile right back. The rear of the car didn't really need much, it was kind of just adapting it to what we did up front, and this is what we have right now. So I'm going to show you first, this is how it's looking right now, and this is how the actual BMW designed BMW 1 Series looks like. It's unbelievable they actually did this thing in real life. Now let's continue with the XM, which needs some proportional changes in the body, but also some internal upgrades, which we're gonna do right after. And now we're gonna fix the grills to make it look less like a pig. Speaking of pigs, let's see how much the XM actually weighs. Yep, we're definitely getting rid of the electric motor as well as the batteries as per usual. Much better. And also the charging ports, we're not gonna need this anymore. So in the rear, I just made the car not look like it has a receding hairline by just pretty much matching it with what I did up front. I also brought back the logo and I put this badge to where it should be, honestly. Meanwhile, in the front, I just made it more proportionate because it kind of looked bulky. So this is before and this is after. It's not really that big of a difference, and I don't dislike the XM as much in the front. But this still just looks a little bit more proportionate and like the people who designed it actually cared about BMWs. Next, before the M5, we have the M2 Coupe. So there's also a 4-door M2, which is... honestly, this is unfixable, but the M2 Coupe has potential in it. It only needs its eyes to not look in opposite direction and to be made a little less bulky. And that's exactly what I'm doing over here. So I lowered the car, cleaned it up, and then simply pushed the headlights a little bit towards the center to make the car look focused. So unlike the new M5 we have next, this car only needed a subtle change to make it look nicer. Now let's move to the M5. Let's pop the hood first of all, and let's get rid of this electric motor as well as this really heavy battery they put in there. So now we only have our V8. Let's continue with putting an actual real grille in the car and blend it in with the looks. Alright, after that we're gonna extend the headlights. Now the ugliest part about this car is how bulky it is, so let's get rid of half of it since we don't even have a battery anymore. And now we're gonna move on to actually making it look proper and like a sports aggressive car. Now I'm gonna fix up the hood just a little bit, as well as bring some modernity to the grills. And after a couple more touches, the car is now done. Looks much better than the old one. It looks much more proportionate than this bulky old car, which is kind of elegant honestly, but nah, this looks much better. I'm soon gonna make a Mercedes version of this video, so stay tuned for that and watch this C63 redesign right now.